So it's just been announced that they're going to take the Lee statue down, the Lee Jackson statue down in Richmond, Virginia, the Robert E. Lee statue, and they're going to take away Lee Jackson Day. For what? Why? You know, people are going to take this way out of context, man, and you're going to call me a racist, and you're going to call me everything in the fucking book. But do you know actually the definition of a racist is just somebody who is prideful of where they come from? What's wrong with being prideful of where you come from? I'm proud to be a strong white man because I'm going to tell you there's not many left. That doesn't mean that I hate black people. I love people. Black, white, red, brown. That shit don't matter to me. But don't keep fucking pushing it on our youth. Trying to convince our young, at my son's school, those teachers there, he goes to a predominantly black school because we live in the city. And I'm going to tell you, those teachers tell him he needs to feel guilty about being white. They tell him he needs to, understand that there's so much oppression. Stop brainwashing these kids, man. White kids don't feel guilty about being white. And black kids don't fall into that you're oppressed bullshit because you're not oppressed. Everybody in America has got the same goddamn rights. It's whether you choose to work for it or not. A lot of these people are looking for handouts. And if it really got to the point of equality, then that means half of these people who've been living on fucking welfare their whole lives are going to have to work. They don't want to do that. They want to get that free government money. And that's not just black people. That's white people, too. I know white people that do the same shit. But stop letting everybody take down our heritage, man. Jesus Christ, man, there's nothing wrong with being a proud white man. There's nothing wrong with feeling like a strong white man, dog. We have a beautiful culture. We have a beautiful heritage, just like everybody else, guys. Black people have a beautiful culture, a beautiful heritage. Spanish people have a beautiful heritage, beautiful women. What the fuck, man? I don't feel guilty about a goddamn thing because I wasn't around in slavery times. Do I think it's fucked up? Yeah. But I'm not going to feel guilty for something I didn't do. I don't owe you shit. You weren't around either. Nobody was. Let that shit go, man. Now you're going to take away Lee Jackson Day? Why? Why, man? It was just a statue and it's just a holiday. You have Black History Month. Black entertainment television. Black own this. And that's all well and good. But imagine if we came out with White History Month. White entertainment television. There would be something wrong with that, right? Because it's not okay to feel like a strong white individual anymore. It's not okay to pump your chest out proud to be a red-blooded white boy in America. They've convinced our children that they're weak. They've convinced our children that they need to feel guilty. They've convinced our children that they need to be accepting. Accepting of what? And nobody's going to like this video, and I'm going to get called all types of races and all that shit, but I don't care. I'm not. I don't want my children growing up in a society where they're walking around feeling bad for their color of their skin. That's reverse racism, man. You're doing nothing but what happened 200 years ago. 200 years ago. And I don't think people are going to be happy until our heritage is completely wiped out. Wiped out, man. Call it what you want, man. You should be proud of who you are, where you come from. That doesn't make you a bigot. That does not mean you hate other racists, man. Stop using that bullshit as an excuse, man. To get along in America is go out, get a 9-to-5, go out, take care of your kids. Let me tell you something else. And I'm going to really catch heat for this. Do you know, people always say black people are targeted more than white people or than anybody else. Well, look at the culture that you're promoting. I mean, goddamn. So you're telling me that little old white woman who's walking down the street and sees 3 or 4 young black men standing there with guns in their waist, bumping some loud rap music that's talking about killing people, talking about selling drugs, talking about how many bodies they've already got. She's not supposed to be scared when she walks down the street? White, black, brown, anything. Anybody who is just a normal citizen. So maybe you need to start taking a look at what you're promoting as a whole. I'm not saying all black folks are like that. There's wonderful black folks in the world. But don't act like you're being oppressed because people are calling you on your bullshit. That's bullshit. If I was to wake up every morning and be like, yeah, I want to go kill somebody, I want to go shoot somebody and be a gangbanger and I'm going to rob people and this, that, and the third. And that was the aura that I portrayed as a human being. People would not want to be around me. So it's not that people are saying we hate black people. That's not what people are saying. People are saying what you're projecting, it scares people. So they're going to either get on the offense or they're going to get on the defense. They're going to either fight or flight, man. But look on TV. What do you see? Go watch some music videos. What do you see? I listen to these radio stations because I listen to rap music. And all morning, I listened this morning. Those DJs were being so racist, saying outrageous shit. And what's crazy to me, and I posted this on my Facebook, is that a couple months ago, over in Hillside Courts down here in Richmond, Virginia, a little 3-year-old girl got shot and killed because 2 gangbangers were shooting at each other. How come we didn't riot for that? Where was the riots for that? Oh, maybe because George Soros wouldn't fund it. Because it's not good publicity, right? I mean, black people are killing black people every day. But the only time you want to speak up is when it's of another race. Now, what that cop did to George Floyd is fucked up and bullshit. He needs to hang for it. Every one of those cops needs to hang for it. I don't believe in police brutality on anybody. But goddamn, man, you should have been speaking up. Don't wait till this. Don't wait till now. What about the kids and the innocent victims? Speak up about that shit. Raise some money for that shit. Why didn't Kanye West give her family $2 million? Because it wasn't good publicity. People see through the bullshit, man. That's why they don't believe in this. That's why they're like, it's just a bunch of looters. Going in fucking bashing a Target and burning down a Walmart does not do shit for George Floyd's family. We should be united. We should all be standing together, but instead, you're going to keep dividing it. Because as long as they keep dividing it, those can still be there. Everything can be blamed on the white man. Everything's our fault. It's my fault you didn't get up and go put in a job application. It's my fault you want to go sell drugs. It's my fault. My fault. I'm just not, man. Not guilty, man. I'm sorry. Not guilty. And anybody of color that's my friend, you know me. You know that I'm not a racist person. But you also know that I'm a strong person. And you know that I'm speaking truth. Love y'all.